Hello guys, and welcome back to Pure Heart. Chris here, as usual, back again with another album review. And guys, don't switch the channel. That is, in fact, I am doing 2 reviews for you guys today. So, before we get started, as always, make sure you guys hit that like button onto this video, and also comment down below what you guys thought about these 2 albums, and also, if you're new here or a returning visitor and maybe haven't subscribed yet, then think about it, hit that subscribe button, really helps out this channel. But let's get into it. So Church Volume 1 and Volume 2 is done by the very famous, probably up there with your Bethels and your Hillsongs, The Jesus Culture. It's a new name for them, The Jesus Culture. If you guys don't know who Jesus Culture is, they are a very huge worship band. They started off as a youth conference that grew so much that they became a church now, and they reside in Sacramento, California. A lot of these songs are previously done by a lot of artists, which I will get to, and a lot of these songs are actually new songs that they created that is more apparent in the second volume. And so actually the really reason why I'm doing them together is 1, because I think it'd be a really cool idea, and 2, the main reason why I'm doing it is because I was listening to Volume 2 for a while and I was going to do a review about it, and then realized that I forgot to do Volume 1. I don't know why I forgot, but I'm not perfect, so there's that. So, starting off with some of the likes that I actually liked with Volume 1 is really hard because I wasn't that much of a fan as Volume 1 as I was of Volume 2. With Volume 1, you have some really good songs. Still in Control by Mack Brock, definitely one of my favorite iterations of mixing a older song with a newer song per se. Is definitely a highlights off Volume 1 with Gold and Anticipation by Brian and Kate Torvald. They both did those songs really great. Kim Walker-Smith, as she has that, at least for me, has that. I love her voice, but at the same time I'm not a huge fan of her voice that's which way are you gonna like? I mean, if you ever heard of Kim Walker-Smith's song and you love her voice, then this is not really gonna change your mind off of that, because it does sound the same whether you like it or you don't like it. But for me, Volume 1 just didn't hit that mark that I was like, okay. And so that may have been the reason why I didn't do a review of it, because it's probably not going to be that good of a review. The bad of it is it just felt like it was just going through the motions with it. Best way to describe it is of how plain the cover art and of how simple the cover art is. It really describes the whole album of, there's not much going on. It's very nice, simple. It's just nice. It's just good and simple. Doesn't really do that much for Volume 1. However, for Volume 2, on the other hand, that by far one of my favorite worship albums right now. I've listened to it maybe 4 times and I'm just still finding some really nice stuff here and there. We'll talk about Kim Walker-Smith onto Volume 1, and she does sound really great on here, but the songs that she has onto here is 1,000 times better. With Fearless, it really adds to her voice, and it's upbeat, and it's not going through the motions type of ballad. And then the other song, Fill Up the Sky, that needs to be played into churches. It's just a really, really great song. And as Still in Control on the first volume had inspirations from the song It As Well. And though that song is stronger than Fill Up the Sky is still a great song. It borrows from the doxology in the chorus, and it just makes it very nice, very modernized, and still, very biblical all at the same time. Prophesy Your Promise. Listening to it, it does seem like it could go through that motions. The bridge it gets you back into that song. So if you're doing that as a worship song, feel that song within your soul, especially that bridge. You just get that bridge. It's a bridge that isn't afraid to say hell, and that's amazing because not many worship songs actually says that word. And I can't go without saying of maybe it's why it's one of my favorites, because it does have a rendition of Lean Back, which you guys seen my Maverick City Music. I like of how they changed this one up, make it have a more rock style feel, more concert-ish bass rather than the original one by Capital City Music, which has this more of a string orchestra, or even the one done by Maverick City Music, which is just, this acoustic type of worship. I do, however, love the acoustic worship that Maverick City Music did, probably just because of Amanda Cook's voice and Chandler Moore's voice, but with Chris McClerney and the Brian and Kate Torwalt, like, they killed it with this song. It was definitely one of the best songs off of this album. But however, the best song off of all these albums, the one that was like, I want more of this, and that is the song One Name, which is done by a new person who is an indie Christian artist by the name of Broly. However, his actual name is Jake Itherburn, and that song One Name, I fell in love with that song as soon as I heard it. I honestly wish that they would have ended with that song, just because it had a very nice ending, but they don't. They ended off with Freedom Is Coming, which is a good song, but it just feels weird just ending it off on that note. I wish that they would have rearranged the song, made that song a little bit earlier, because Volume 1 ends perfectly. However, this one just like, wait, that's it? That's the end? I feel like there's more coming. So that's my only issue with Volume 2. So with that, I'm gonna have to give Volume 1 a 3.75 out of 5 praise hands. And I'm gonna have to give Volume 2 a 4.75 out of 5 praise hands. And so with Volume 1 and 2, that brings the total to a 4.25 out of 5 praise hands. Both albums really deliver. Volume 2 way more than Volume 1. Volume 1 is really simple, just like how the album worked. It's not my favorite of the two volumes. I definitely love Volume 2. Some of the songs that you need to listen to off of Volume 1 is Still in Control, Brian and Kate Torwalt's 2 songs, Anticipation and Gold. And the other songs are good, they just don't do it for me personally. With the second volume, definitely the songs that you need to listen to, well, besides the whole album, is definitely the songs Fill Up the Sky, Lean Back, Prophesy Your Promise, and definitely One Name. And so with that, if you guys would leave a like onto this video, comment down below what you guys thought about this album, what you guys' favorite song off this album was, and also anything else that you guys want me to talk about, whether it be a review that I missed, any movies that you guys want me to talk about, or any topics that you guys want me to talk about. Just put it down in those comments and I will make a video about it. And also, if you're new here or a returning visitor, then maybe hit that subscribe button. It really access this channel. And as the last video I did, I have a new ending. Remember to be the light and know that you matter and know that God loves you. Boom. Bye.